game. I think those are like the two biggest things, the two biggest factors for them. I think that's going to be more of an experience thing that they'll see later on and they'll start to develop. But I feel like they're one of those teams like Milwaukee last year. I'm not comparing them like Milwaukee was last year, but Milwaukee last year in the first round against Miami, they were tied at halftime with Miami every single game. Problem was in the third quarter, a few turnovers, lack of poise, lack of composure. They fell into the Miami trap. They went to Miami's speed. They can't do that. Detroit's got to slow it down. They got to understand their sets, and they got to play poised basketball. I think that's the biggest thing for Detroit that stands in their way. Actually, if you think about it, they've got all the talent in the world, but they stand in the way of themselves. So Detroit, I think they're one of those teams 5 to 10 years from now where I say if they keep all the guys together, they can be one of the best teams in the NBA, if not an NBA champion in the future. I love the Detroit Pistons right now.
Yeah, so another thing that we're going to talk about, did we mention Omer Asik, or we didn't talk about him that? Oh, we mentioned him, right?
A little bit. I know what you're saying about maybe Asik to Cleveland, but I don't know if he would want to go to Cleveland. I think he would make Cleveland worse, in my opinion. Because, I'm sorry, but Asik is just one of those guys where he's in the locker room. I don't feel like he's a good, solid guy that the young guys can trust. And Cleveland's having those problems in the locker room. We know about their team feuds, their player-only meetings, yelling and screaming at each other. We've heard, the Dion Waiters, Kyrie Irving controversy. You look at Asik and maybe just send him to Utah or Milwaukee. Let him go play at the Bradley Center and get some humble pie, because you got to learn the hard way, Asik. You got to learn the hard way after treating Dwight Howard inappropriately, telling Dwight Howard that he needs to stop and that he should play in front of Dwight Howard, which is ridiculous. I think that Asik, go eat some humble pie in Utah or Milwaukee, please.
Wow. Hey, I agree with you with that. It's, gosh.
Wait. Jordan, I want to hear you. What do you think about Asik going to maybe Utah or Milwaukee? Do you think he should go to
Milwaukee? Just because he's been getting on their nerves, send him to a team that's horrible and just make him suffer there. Make him.
Wait, go ahead. Sorry.
Make him suffer in those teams. So yeah, I don't know. He's been getting on my nerves the last month. I understand him saying I want to leave, but just stop complaining. Seriously, Asik, it's the game. Like Zach Randolph said, there ain't no loyalty in the NBA. You can't get attached to a team. You never know. You say one thing, you're packing your bags the next day.
To me, I agree, and I think Asik, to me, I don't know why he kind of developed this ego. It seemed like he was the happy-go-lucky, everything's fine. I mean, last year in Houston, he was saying, yes, I love playing in Houston. I love being the guy trying to be the big factor. I love trying to, I love the struggle to get far, to have success. And then Asik now kind of being a little bombastic and egotistical. It's really surprising when it comes to what Asik is thinking. Let's move on to another topic, and let's go to... We talked about the Suns, Carmelo to Phoenix. I mean, Carmelo better go to Phoenix. What about some... Oh, I want to talk about this. Zach Randolph may be leaving Memphis. That's very interesting, according to Slam Online. Okay, I got something crazy. If the Suns are willing to trade their whole 2014 NBA draft for a superstar and another star, why not get Carmelo and Zach Randolph to Phoenix with Bledsoe and Dragic?
That's That team can win the championship. I take that team any day.
I think they would be a lock for the NBA Finals. I mean, I don't even know how Oklahoma City or San Antonio would be able to compete with them.
Yeah, he may not even have to get traded because he has he's owed $16.5 million next year, but he has an option to opt out and become a free agent. So I don't know. He said he loves Memphis, loves the city, loves their fans, loves playing.
But that's what he said about every city. He said that when he was at the Clippers. He said that when he was on the Portland Jailblazers. I don't know. I mean, come on. Zach Randolph is always... I mean, I like him a lot, but when NBA players say that, I don't really take that much value into what they say about the city.
But if he opts out and becomes a free agent, anyone's gonna be trying to get him. I mean, he's just consistent, Mr. Consistent, 16 and 10 a night. But I think Phoenix could. They have the cap space. You know, Phoenix has cap space.
Yeah. Yeah. There's somebody distracting me right now, so I'm trying to go get through this. You want like? Sorry, one of my family members wants me to put the little clap thing on the show. So because of all the comments that we made saying that we have an audience, but we really don't. We're in this we're just talking to you guys through the computer. But you look at, I can't even concentrate now. But you know what, Jordan, go ahead. Just say something about the NBA. Let's make some predictions about tonight or something about the games.
Okay, let me go to the games. A lot of good games today. We have Cameron, Lakers, and Charlotte. Lakers on a road trip, going to be in the Time Warner Cable Arena.
Oh,
Everyone loves that
God.
arena.
You know what? I'm going to go upset. Charlotte with Big Al, they get the win. I think the Lakers' misery continues in Charlotte. You got Kid Gilchrist, and come on, I know you like the Lakers, but you can't tell me that this Charlotte team, they're playing really solid basketball right now. I'm going to go with Charlotte at home.
Okay.
Are you going to go with them?
I'm going to stay with the Lakers. I think they'll get a win tonight. I think Kobe's going to play well in Charlotte. He usually does. Pau Gasol.
But Big Al can contain Gasol.
What?
Big Al can contain Gasol for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be close. I think Lakers win 95-90.
All right, let's go to Clippers-Wizards.
Ooh,
That's a really good game. I'm gonna.
John Wall against Chris Paul. Oh gosh, in Washington, Clippers on a road trip too. I'm gonna stick with the Clippers without because we don't know if Nene's gonna be playing tonight. He's a huge factor, but I'm gonna stick with the Clippers.
You know what? I'm gonna go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go with the Clippers. I love Washington a lot, but I think they're gonna face a really solid 15-9 Clippers team. Trying to get the Clippers are on a hot streak right now, so I'm gonna go Clippers. Even though they got the loss in Brooklyn on Thursday night, I think they'll redeem themselves at the Verizon Center. Cleveland, Miami, NBA TV. I'm going to go Miami. What about you?
Yeah, I'm going to go Miami.
Yeah.
At home, they're one of the best. They're one of the best in America at home, so I'm going with Miami. I'll go Miami by 15.
Yeah, I think they'll just take care of business. LeBron will have a lot of fun going against Cleveland.
Atlanta, New York.
I'm going to go...
This one.
Okay.
An Atlanta team who's been rolling. A New York team who's been rolling in the opposite direction. This one's in New York. What's your pick?
You know what? I'm just going to say this. If the Boston Celtics can beat the Knicks in New York by 43 points, the Atlanta Hawks got to win by 50 tonight. I'm going to Atlanta. I don't know if they'll win by 50, but I think... I just can't believe... I can't get over the fact that the Celtics beat the Knicks by 43. That just... to me, that's the biggest, like, surprise of the year, in my opinion.
Yeah, of the year. I'll go with Atlanta by 12. Al Horford's gonna have a big night, in my opinion. Okay, Toronto, Chicago in Chicago.
I'm gonna go with the Rudy Gay less Raptors. I'm gonna go Bulls, and then what about you?
Yeah, I'm going Bulls. I think Bulls are finding a groove right now. I think they know who they are. They know their identity. They know they're playing from behind all the time because they don't have Derrick Rose. Dang's been injured. But I'm going to go Chicago by 20. I think Chicago's going to take care of their business at home.
Portland, Philly in the big the big Wells Fargo Center in Philly. I'm gonna go Portland. I think they'll do well in Philly. What about you?
Yeah, I'm going Portland. Portland, they're just rolling. They're amazing in the world. So I'm going Portland by 12.
Milwaukee, Dallas, big Texas, big everything. I'm going to go Dallas. I mean, the first one to score 100 wins, I'm going to go Dallas.
You know, well, it's Dirk. I think it said Dirk was probable. It said Dirk Nowitzki. Where is it? Dirk Nowitzki is questionable for today with he's sick. But knowing Dirk, I think he'll come back. So yeah, I'm going Dallas.
And then the last game of the night. Wow. San Antonio going to the Energy Solutions Arena versus the Utah Jazz.
San Antonio by 30.
Amen to that.
But you know what was surprising? That Utah beat Sacramento in Sacramento by 22 points.
Yeah, that was mind-boggling. I'm gonna go. I just think San Antonio, Utah's just no match for San Antonio. San Antonio will win it in Utah. That is it for In the Paint with Cameron and Jordan. All right, I'll just put the clap thing. I have to do it because everybody's been telling me to do this. So we don't have an audience, but okay. You're the only one in the audience, so here we go. All right, okay, that's it. That's a really good end for today. Any last words?
No, just NBA's heating up. Everyone, make sure you watch football tomorrow. Patriots are going to be on TV.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be on CBS against the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So everyone just sit back, relax, get your popcorn from the Phillips Arena, I think I actually took a picture of it, of a Sacramento Kings, the other family 4-pack. It was, you get 4 tickets, 4 sodas, 4 arena dogs, and a free 2-liter of Pepsi for $49.
Sacramento, Utah, Milwaukee, you got to find a way to make fans come to the arena, and you do it by any means necessary with the family 4-pack. So, good job, Sacramento. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We will see you next time, and we will see you next time. Thanks, Jordan. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Spreaker. Bye.
Goodbye.